Welcome back, everybody. Rudy with Alpha Investments. And I'm not even going to start this video before I even give you guys this disclosure. And this disclosure is family-friendly Rudy is locked up in the basement right now. And this video is probably not going to be very safe for work. And this video is something I haven't talked about and discussed the YouTube environment. I've kind of stayed away from this type of video because it's not really portraying to collectibles, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Force of Will, video game, collecting, investing, asset, blah, 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 risk management, blah, blah, blah. Fancy words, big penis, yeah, we're important people. Okay, so this video is more, I want to talk about the YouTube environment, YouTube channels, the algorithm, what's going on, sponsorships, and I want to kind of go into what I feel is happening on the positives and the negatives. Some of it is great. I'm really happy to see the direction of some things. Some other things, I almost feel responsible for some of the negativity downturn for some of it because of my channel and what has happened with my growth. I almost feel like it's spilled over and it's like a virus. It kind of spreads and it affects other channels and how other people and their styles and their ideas. So first things first, YouTube channel platform itself. YouTube is an effing train wreck right now. Between glitches on the website, ad apocalypse with the advertiser boycott, family-friendly piles of bullshit all over the place. You can't walk anywhere without stepping in some form of garbage. And the problem is, people are sensitive. Advertisers are sensitive. The platform is sensitive. Everybody is sensitive. Some of it is justified, some of it is not. That's not the point of this video. The thing is, I'm going to summarize it very simple. The pre-2017 YouTube environment for making a YouTube channel, making money and all that crap with AdSense, ad revenue and all that stuff, it's a different environment. The money that used to be made on YouTube is no longer there, period. So that's a very important thing to lay out. But now I want to go into the next thing. There's a lot of new Magic the Gathering channels popping up, which I think is a very positive thing. We want as many Magic channels and people to express, expose, and show the game, the environment. It's good. And, for the first time in a long time, the last 6 months, there has been a substantial amount of new startup, as I like to call it. Like a startup Magic channels. There's a lot of them. It's a good amount, which I think is it's a healthy thing. I think it's a good thing that there's more personalities, more people starting it. Now, there's a lot of people who've tried to copy my style. A lot of people are making more blunt videos, more raw, because that's what really people want, versus a more censored, toned down, because it doesn't feel real life, which is cool. All this stuff is great. I like to see it. Now, of course, unfortunately, on the downside of the coin, we're in an environment where YouTube, the algorithm, the platform, the advertising, everything is skewed. The teeter-totter was never balanced in the first place. It was never a level playing field. And if any of you out there watch this video think anything in this world is a level playing field, as far as making money, jobs, careers, business, school, finances, retirement, oh no, Rudy, they tell me on those commercials, if I follow the green line on the ground, or if I pull this rope and I save money, then in 41 and a half years, I will have enough money to retire. I'll have my number. That's what those marketing commercials tell me. You're right, Timmy. They fucking do tell you that shit. And guess what? Why do you think they tell you that? Because they want to instill false hopes and dreams into you so you go to them and they can charge you phantom fees and they can they can go up 3 floors on the ivory tower. They don't even need to build the ivory tower. They have so many MF and ivory towers. All they do is, with your money, is they add 3 more floors to the ivory tower. So that brings me to the next thing. Since a lot of new channels that start up don't have the ability to really grow, the system is not designed on YouTube to help the new guy grow. And then, Rudy, you got lucky. Look at you. You feel... I don't understand fully to this day how or why or what caused the algorithm on YouTube to favor me. I've heard everything from the retention rate and how long people watch the videos, to my 10-minute plus length of the video, to just the quantity of sharing, to the people I knew. I've heard everything. I cannot give you a full 100% answer on what caused me to go from, for example, 0 to 74,000 subscribers as of the filming of this video. I don't know. I don't know why that is. And the bad part about that is it's created a lot of people starting channels in Magic that are strictly focused on, they see what Tolarian or I or some other large YouTube channels may be making, either on a Patreon or a YouTube advertising level, and it's making people want to do box opening channels, different types of channels, deck tech channels, which are all great. That's fine. That's good. We want that. But the problem is a lot of these channels, they're not standing a fair chance due to YouTube's environment, algorithm, the recommended on the side of the screen, all of these things that help push channels. It doesn't promote it. It's not good. I hate saying it's not fair. Well, guess what? It fucking isn't fair. It never has been, and now it's worse than ever. And now, even if you get monetized and get there, there's no ads to even fill all the slots. The ads pay the same, but half your videos won't have them because there literally are no ads. Your video does not get slotted for a commercial. Which brings me to the next thing. What's happening now is there are other new YouTube channels. Most of them are great, but there are a few that literally they don't care. They are trying to start the YouTube channel because they want to make money. And I'm going to make this very, very clear to a lot of people as we transition to the next topic here. When you make a YouTube channel with the intention of, OMG, if I get a lot of views, I can make, look at these big Magic channels, look at the money they're pulling in. If you're making a channel based around the ability to, I want to make a shit ton of money, you're going to fail. I guarantee it. 100% G word. I will take the G word, slap it on a sticker, and slap it across your balls. You will fail. I guarantee it. Because it doesn't work that way. The people, you all watching these videos, the people and the viewers, and especially if you're targeting the Magic community, they can tell when you're full of shit. These viewers in the Magic community, even the Pokemon, the gaming, the different world, these people know if you're making videos and you truly don't care if it's fake. In my opinion, for example, I have many, many patrons that literally contact me every month and just say, Rudy, I'm not even buying boxes from you. I just like the channel. It's refreshing. It's like it's a real thing. It's not like turn the news on or I turn TV on or I watch something else and it's just so boring, scripted, censored, and you walk out of there feeling like another brick in the wall type of shit. And I don't even know what, but the thing is, let me gather my thoughts here. The thing is, there are channels now, and there's so many people that contact me saying, Rudy, how can I start a YouTube channel and go from 0 to 74,000 subscribers in less than a year? How can I do that in 7 months? How can I do that in 8 months? I want to get there to make money. And I've talked to many people, patrons, regular people who just send messages, and I reply very simply. If that's what you want to do, you can't do it. It's not for you. YouTube is not the platform for you. Which brings me to the next fun topic, sponsorships. Sponsorship is a very, very risque, dangerous, volatile, high risk. That shit is like dealing in penny stocks. I want to make it very clear on a couple of things. There are good companies out there. For example, we're going to start off with one thing. For example, when you have people like Wedge at the Mana Source or Tolarian with the, TCG players in Card Kingdom? Yeah. Wait, is it Card Kingdom? Yeah, I think it's Card Kingdom. And, when you have, these are good companies. They're fine. I'm jealous that they have a good sponsorship, and that's great. But the problem is, most of these other companies, for example, I'm not going to go back in time from a year ago, but when the Puka trade thing was getting very volatile, what happens when you join some of these sponsorships because you want to make money, you're attaching yourself to a company, and for God's sake, you better hope to God that company you attach to, that CEO does not get caught banging the interns. If that CEO gets caught banging the interns, and the board of directors walks in, and they go, sir, we need to talk. 1 second. And the intern pops out from under the desk, you're in trouble because you just attached yourself to that company. And that spillover, that collateral damage is going to slap you so hard across the face, you're going to wish you're being slapped by something floppy because it's going to burn. And you are going to be branded with that. That is why, for example, a year ago, many other YouTubers who were associated with, for example, Puka Trade, they bailed, and they did the right thing. And honestly, good for them. Because the thing is, they saw, oh shit, if this keeps getting volatile, and I'm telling people this is a good thing, this could be bad for me. Those individuals did the right thing. I don't know whatever happened, Puka Trade, that's not the point, but the thing was, the point, when you deal with these sponsorships, it's a very tricky thing. And it's getting more risky by the day because YouTube, the AdSense, the advertising and everything is declining. It's bottomed out. It's kind of flat and stagnant for most people. And if you pay editors and have other people working with you and you want to do joint videos and there's no money in it. You can't do full time and even have 1 million views a month. You're not going to make a good living. You're not going to make the money unless you're a massive, I'm talking 20, 30 million views a month, 1 million plus subscribers. I mean, something crazy, which I am nowhere near and I never expect to be. But that's where the real money is still able to just by sheer volume. The law of large numbers kicks in and overrides that shit. So I want to go back. Something that happened with me. A company called eWin Racing who does these seats, these chairs for desk chairs, gaming, and these professional e-sports and all this stuff. You know, this company I talked with for 27 days. 27 days! And they're like, oh yeah, Rudy, send out a tweet, do this and that. We're going to send you, hey, cool. You know what? You want to send some chair? I'll put it in the new card store. You know, I'll even show the unboxing. I'll do it. And you know what? I'll tell people what I think and this and that. Well, the problem started arising when, you know, along the way on day 19 and 20, I realized that, wow, they're really dragging their feet. Rudy, we need you to do something else. What else can you offer? Whoa. In the meantime, I find that suspicious. It's almost like they're dragging their feet for a timer or waiting or something was off. So I took it upon myself. Truth stings, doesn't it? I took it upon myself, started contacting other people who sponsored and supported these channels and were showing these chairs and different things. And some of these channels only had like 2,000 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers. The video only had 1,000 views, and they're promoting these gaming chairs. And the funny part about it is, you know, I contacted some of these people, and they were like, yeah, the chair's fine, cool, no problem, thanks for asking, yeah, I'll talk to you later. I was like, wow, that was a really generic, short answer. That was really suspiciously short. And I was like, hey, would you buy it again? Would you actually buy the chair? Oh, yeah, the chair's okay, cool, man, thanks for contacting me, Rudy. What? Hey, the chairs are like $350. Would you buy one? You sponsored this company, you're showing in your video. All right, look, dude, leave me alone, but Rudy, fine, I would not buy one. The shit, after so many months, they fall apart, things go wrong, and they're way overpriced. No, I wouldn't, but I was paid to say otherwise to make the video and keep the product. Oh, okay, that's cool. So you purposely took some free plastic made-in-China piece of shit. You said something positive because you wanted a chair that probably cost them $30 to make. You took a $30 product, which they mark up to some ungodly couple $100 thing, and they make a nice fake Twitter showing they're in Ohio, which they're not, and you're promoting something so that other people will go and pay $300 to $400 for something that's probably worth less than $50. That's real classy. That's cool, man. And that's where I run into problems with sponsorships and all that stuff, which is why I don't have sponsorships. I don't want sponsorships. I have been contacted, I estimate, I get an offer probably 4 times a week. So in the last 6 months, let's say maybe 25 to 35 companies have contacted me for either an app, an item, something to show, something to sell in my stores, something, any of that stuff. And I've respectfully declined and never really had any major problems. But this one particular circumstance is a little different because there's a true show of intent to deceive. When you go into that direction, the game changes. The rules of the game get pushed aside, and you're now going in the back alleyway, and you're trading shit in dark pools. You're making transactions that aren't on the books, and you're purposely going out of your way to take people who are working regular jobs that they don't like to make a little bit of money, which they should be making a lot more, to buy something that they feel is good so that they can own something that they're proud of, which they find out they're getting effed completely in the face. And that's where we run into problems, okay? So Scam Shady Rudy, we all know my image, and I don't want to ruin that, but the thing is, when you do these YouTube channels, when it comes to sponsorships, It's people don't realize the risk involved with these things. Everyone goes, oh, Rudy, if I could get a YouTube channel going and get the views like you and grow, how can I do that? How can I make that money? How can, what do I need to do? Dude, you're good. No, stop it. Stop. You don't get it. If you want to go into this type of thing, if you want to make YouTube videos because you want to make money and grow a channel, you don't get it. You seriously don't get why some people are successful and some people aren't in the video space and in front of a camera. Besides being comfortable in a camera and stop worrying what people think about you, you better overcome all of those categories, because if you can't get past that, forget it. Everything I'm talking about is like 3 blocks away. And then when you get to doing this, you need to make the videos you enjoy. You need to make a channel, build a brand. I mean, the phases I have in place for this channel over the next couple years are beyond. If I even told in the camera of you all what I'm planning and what the end game is and where we are, it's so ridiculous sounding at this point to some people. You would be like, Rudy, wait, you want to take over what? Wait, they're like the biggest magic. Wait, you want to take them out? Like, what do you mean you want to take them out? Like, for drinks? You want to take them out for dinner? No, I want to take them out. I will buy them out. I will take it. Like, there are things in the world, so that's my point. If you want to make videos, you need to do it because you enjoy it and you want to do it. All this stuff, and the most commonly asked thing I get is, Rudy, I want to, how do I get the views? Why? Stop. Peter Griffin, stop it. Just stop. Rudy, I haven't. I'm serious. That's the way it needs to be. You need to make the videos. You need to have fun with it. Be passionate and just tell it how it is. And everything else will fall right into place. Don't even worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't deal with it. Don't worry about trying to make money. Don't worry. Just let it be. Do I need to quote the flippin' Beatles, man? Let it be. Seriously. Just let shit be. Do what you like. Make the videos the way you want. Do not fluff the channel. Do not fill it because you see an opportunity to make $20 or $50 a month on some sponsorship or something that could jeopardize something that you're building for your life. Once you understand that, all of a sudden you go, whoa, wait a minute. I could risk all of that because I wanted probably a $50 chair? Holy crap, why would I even consider that? And that's when reality becomes a lot more clear. So I want to really lay that out there. So again, conclusion, don't focus on making money on YouTube. Don't focus on how do I get more views. Do not try to buy subs. Do not try to buy views. Do not try to, oh God, I wish I could get sponsorships and that'll, no. You need to have fun, make authentic content. Tell people that people watching these videos can tell the difference. I'm telling you all. I am living proof of one thing, that people want to see somebody who cares, that gives a shit, and who's passionate about something. They don't want somebody who's fake. They don't want somebody who's just going to promote something. They want an authentic feel. They want a real thing. And that, in my opinion, is why I get the views. That's why this channel gets the views. That's the most commonly asked thing I get. Rudy, the views, Rudy, how do you get, what are you doing? Are you buying views? Are you buying subscribers? I've heard about that. They have these tiny little workshops with elves underground by the aliens and the fake footage and these different secret societies, And that's cool. Some people do that. But those aren't authentic, loyal viewers. Natural, authentic viewership on YouTube is priceless. Because when somebody wants to, when people naturally want to watch your videos because they see something new, the rest will take care of itself. It's the same thing in the restaurant world. When people are happy, they will tell their friends. You piss one person off, guess what? I'm going to tell everybody on the internet that EWIN Race and these stupid sponsorships and these terrible companies trying to get me to promote these apps, from everything from video games to poker to gambling to they're doing something new and all this crap. And their product's a pile of shit, and they're trying to bribe you with a couple dollars. Those are the things that are dangerous. You can lose everything at the expense of taking some stupid small bribe. And that's all a sponsorship is. It's a legalized way of being bribed. They are dangling a carrot, and they want you to jump out of the ground, stop being your own carrot, and they want you to reach for theirs. And Creepy Rudy doesn't want to reach for someone else's carrot. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I love all the new Magic channels. Do your own thing, but be careful. Rudy with Alpha Investments. Have a great day.